finally recording. Hi guys, you guys are watching the Life of Mary podcast. I don't know the schedule right now. It's just gonna be off and on. I tell you guys that right now. Next week there will be an episode. Because this is the last month of May, we decided finally to talk about mental health awareness. Because if you guys do not know, May is the Mental Health Awareness Month. So we decided to talk about that. And yeah. Today's guest is James, which most of the time you'll see him on this kind of podcast. Okay, what do we want to dive into deep first about mental health? We really didn't write, none of us really took notes about this one. I did screenshot some stuff for once, but I don't know where you want to go with it.
Just how important it is to speak up when something really does. If you're not well, just say something. It's not. I know it's not easy, but
yeah,
you got to get out.
I would say this is what I learned for trials, because like I just told James, I'm watching a trial right now. If you see something, say something. You never know what someone could be going with. Like, that's in my opinion. Like, if you see something like that's dangerous or something, say something. Say something to someone else. Because if you say it, someone else would understand it. Like, speak up is what I'm basically saying, I guess. I don't know. I took some notes, so I don't know if you want me to read these now.
What you got?
Okay, so I was wondering, why do we celebrate mental health awareness in the first place? Because I was just curious for the people that may not know. Mental Health Awareness Month is also known as Mental Health Month. It is celebrated in the United States every May to raise awareness for mental health conditions and reduce the stigma associated with them. It also celebrates recovery from mental illness and advocates for prevention services. Like we said, say something, or see something, say something. Isaac, stop. Mental Health America started the observance in 1949, which I thought was interesting. I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting fact about the 1949 part. I don't know. What do you have to think for that? Or say for that?
Surprised it's been around that long.
And then, so this one also says Mental Health Awareness Month raises awareness of trauma and the impact it can have on physical, emotional, and mental well-being of children, families, and communities. I thought that was most important. Like, it's not just like for mental health, it's like for everyone. It's not like if you're children or a child, it also matters for, or it doesn't matter if you're adults, it's for everyone, like children, pets, like families, communities. And it's not for, I thought it was like only for physical health, it's emotional. Like every type of health that you're going through, guys, do not be afraid to speak up at all. Talk to someone if you need it. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about that one?
Not really.
How many more do I have? Oh, I have two more. Do you want me to say these two and then we can like talk about it more, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys do not notice, our names are green tonight, and this green ties into mental health awareness a little bit. So that's why I have that. So green is an international symbol for mental health awareness and is often worn in May, Mental Health Awareness Month. The colors symbolize this. Oh my God. Green is the symbolism of evolved over time. So, but it's used to represent hope, strength, support, and encouragement for people with mental illness. It can also signify new growth, new life, growth, and beginnings. So, like as a plant grows, it signifies like new plant growth, kind of.
Right. Yep.
And idea that people with mental health challenges can experience recovery and healing no matter what they go through. Like I said, if you guys need someone to talk to, I'm sure James and I are here to listen to it. Do not be afraid. Please do not be afraid to message one of us. We'll be happy to answer it. And some of our friends for sure. So I looked up why the color green in specific, because I know like it could represent other colors as well. It says green represents renewal, hope, and vitality. which I thought was interesting. It also says the ribbon, the green ribbon that is used today, is evolved from the historical. So I looked up why it is the green ribbon. It says the green ribbon today is in use today evolved from the historical wearing of a sprig of green to symbolize mental health issues, which included the state of grief or melancholy. Which I thought that was interesting because you never know like what actually the symbol means, like the ribbon means. Like I knew what the color green meant, but I didn't know like why we use it, and I thought that was interesting. I don't know. That's all I have. I promise. Yeah, that's all I have. What do you have to say about those 4 comments?
Well, actually, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting in my book. But at least now I know what's on the oven. I really didn't know about it. I really
Yeah,
didn't know all that.
yeah, I didn't either because do I still have the PowerPoint? I actually kind of when I was in we kind of talked our professor into a mental health awareness presentation. She didn't let us do it, but I might still have to say it. There's a good chance. Oh, I don't. Never mind. I had a whole presentation about like why it was the green or something, and I also wrote something that I probably shouldn't show in here. Oh my god, I'm so boring tonight. I feel bad. Should we talk about like why we're experiencing? No, not why. What we can do to fix it, I guess.
That's the hardest part.
I know. I guess
What
talk
can be
to
done to
someone.
fix it?
Talk to someone, I guess, is the best way. Like, I guess if you're like suffering with something, talk to someone. Figure it out.
Yes, but also it's not. We can't make a decision for them.
Right. We can help them work through it, though, is what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip this around. Okay. That does not feel good, but whatever. I feel so boring tonight.
Yeah, I've been dragging all week.
I know we have.
I
Thought about doing
found
it
this.
again. I'll be honest. I thought about doing it again, but I'm like, nope.
I found this to be very helpful.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Going to the gym.
That's good.
Yeah, I go 3 days. I mean, y'all know I go 3 days a week,
Yeah.
and I'm at peace now
It's amazing.
with where my life is. I mean, I still got something on my mind, but
Right.
I've let it go, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that matters at this point.
No, I love that.
That's I have to adapt and move along.
Yeah, I love that. For me, I like listening to music. Music honestly helps me like grow stronger to me personally. So that's why I'm wearing this band tonight. It's the Cat's Pajamas vocal band. They are an acapella group, and this is their band shirt. So I just wear it for like to know that it's like kind of like Pentatonics. Um, they like
Don't think I've heard of them.
they're an older brand. They're an older
Oh,
band. They're from like 2013. And they're
oh,
still they do like they kind of do their own music, but kind of like rewrite it for their style. It's all a cappella, so it's like Pentatonics, and it's so good. And I actually met them a couple of times, so I just like repping their merch. And also like I have these mini ears around my neck, because I'm a Disney fan, and yes, I live like close to Disney World, so that kind of helps. Like knowing that I can have like a safe space to like watch on YouTube or something is like a calming place for me. I think it helps if we like I told James, for some odd reason, I find like YouTube like comforting for me. So I like watch like trials on YouTube. Like I know some trials are desperating to some people, but to me, they're like so right now I'm watching a horrible trial.
you
That's
talking
about
about like you talking about court trials?
mm-hmm,
Oh,
mm-hmm. My okay, see the reason why, and I talked to my therapist about this. My friend's mom used to be a foster parent. So whenever I see I'm not gonna say the words to like get us demonetized. whenever I see like kids, it breaks my heart. And I know there's wonderful foster parents out there. So I just want justice for all the kids that are suffering through things, because you never know what people are suffering through. It breaks my heart. I don't know. It just breaks my heart. And it's like right now I'm watching a kid's trial and it hurts my heart. I don't know. Like he was found guilty, luckily, but it's the penalty phase. I don't know. And that's why it's like breaking my heart right now. And like I said, I talked to the therapist, which helps me. I talked to her Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday of this week. And it's like helpful.
Yeah, I can see mine maybe every. I used to start when I was really struggling. I used to do once a week.
Oh wow.
And then I did once a month.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm pretty much like once every 2 to 3 months.
That's good though.
I've really gotten. I've been seeing it for. I've seen it for 10 years now.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm still ongoing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think therapy is one of the best things, honestly. I think therapy is one of the best things. I've started with her after January, I think, and I've been going once a month, personally.
That's good.
But for me, it's not mental health that she's working with. It's like friendships, kind of like mental health, like boundaries, like building boundaries and stuff. Because I think that's the hardest part. Is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had this kind of internal tug of war lately where I'm trying to make friendships, but I don't want to feel intrusive.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel judged by people. So I'm really kind of trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
It's harder than I thought.
It is harder than a lot of people think, I think. And I think it's because they don't know how to express it that they need help too. Oh, and also I have this flag. Okay. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Packers flag that says salute those for who service, because May is also military appreciation month. So I also have that because most of my family is retired military. So that's why. And it's a Packers flag. So it's like the salute to service flag that I think Justin got me last year, 2 years ago. I don't know. But yeah. And I have that because, like I said, most of my family is like retired military. So I like wave this flag in my room. Or I have that flag. That's just like a hidden thing that I have. I don't know. That's how boring my room is right now. Oh, and the reason why I'm in my room, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. It's cold in Florida. I don't even know. It's 80 degrees in Florida right now. It's cold.
Cold.
Yeah, you're right. It's not cold, but it's been raining the past couple of days though. And last night it was so raining. Last night, like if we had the episode still, I would not want to do it because of the rain. But I got a lot done yesterday, so that was good for me. And I also think making a to-do list helps. Like making a to-do list helps everyone. I swear. I swear by to-do list. And I'm only saying this because I have like 3 things on my to-do list after tonight. Which I can't do some of them. I can't do 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't really do like a to-do list. I just kind of go with the flow, really. I know what I need to do during the day. It's up to me to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I find like a to-do list, like if I know, like if I have something to do on the to-do list, and if I don't do it, I have to move it down to the following day. So it's like I've seen that just on TikTok, and I also find like TikTok like comforting for me personally. But it's like I'm not gonna say what I have on the to-do list. Maybe I will. So right now I'm also reading the book Wicked by Gregory Maguire. It's pretty much the before the hand of Wizard of Oz, which I'm also like a huge Wizard of Oz fan. Well, yeah. So I'm reading the novel Wicked, and like tomorrow I have to read 42 pages from that novel. And like I have to like email NFL Fan of the Year Tom Grossi in June. I didn't say when in June. Might do it like around my birthday. Screw that. No, he's gonna be gone for my birthday. I don't know yet. I'm gonna put June 17th because June 17th is when I met Tom. But it's like, and then I have to DM someone about when to schedule. It's just been tough. That's all on my to-do list so far. I promise. I don't know. Do you have any questions? I don't. We weren't really prepared for this one. I think this one could be shorter than an hour, honestly. I'm all good. Because I don't know. I feel like April we had a lot more to talk about personally.
Yeah,
It's harder. This one's harder to talk about too, I feel like. Because there's a lot of things that could cause like mental health like struggles too.
And obviously, I mean, if you watch the autism one, y'all know what I've been through, and y'all don't. You need to go back and watch it. But I mean, pretty much.
I can link that episode in the comments though, maybe if people want to watch it, because I think that was one of. I actually don't know.
If you can find it, post it.
Yeah, I can. I know where it is. I've like all of that in my comment. Wait, we have 60. Okay. That just. Okay. I just realized something. Well, I'm not going to say what I just realized. So that's kind of yeah. And I think like I'm not going to be biased, but I am kind of my football podcast is getting huge, and I think that's what helps. And it's like I don't remember when Justin and I talked about this. The COVID breakdown was one of the hardest times in our lives in 2020, 2022. Like that time period was hard for me because we couldn't talk to anyone like we can now.
Yeah.
Like yes, we could, but like no, we couldn't. I don't know. It's like
I hated going to school virtually from home.
Yeah, virtual. Yeah, I agree. Oh my god, why am I so tired tonight? This is not fair. Do you have any questions? Or no?
Well, you already answered one of them. What do you go to as far as healing tools?
Oh, you mean like I said, watch YouTube, listen to music. Like find something that relaxes you. Like because I live in Florida, so like I have the beach, my pool and stuff like that. But it's like with my health, I really can't. With my physical health, I really can't do like going to the pool without having like a supervision, or like take a walk or something. I don't know. And I think it's harder for me personally because all my like physical health stuff. And I'm not going to go over it on YouTube, or I'm not going to go over it on here, obviously. But it's tough what some of us go through physically. And it's like, that's why like I have like another podcast channel. If you guys did not know that, I run the Mac and Cheese. My actually Twitter at says it tonight at Mac Podcast 2023. That's our YouTube, I think. YouTube? I don't know. And that's like where I like talk like all about Packers and football and stuff like that. Because to me, talking about some of your common interests helps build confidence too. It's like, I don't know. I think that's where we built some of our biggest friends. And I'm happy to call some of them friends now. Like, if you guys are watching this, you guys know who.
I know who you are.
There's a lot of them, actually. Like, I'm going to mention one of them now because I just interviewed them. Nick, Packernet podcast. Like, he writes articles about Packers. He is the one that basically told me I can interview Tom Grossi if I feel like it. Pretty much. He even said on that episode he deals with mental health struggle. That's who I should have brought on. Dang it. That would have been a great one. So you could have met him. He's from West Coast. So it would have been, maybe not. It's 6 their time. So I should have thought about that. Maybe for next year. And one of our friends, Emily, she just went through a hard time. If you guys know someone that's going through a hard time, talk to them. They might need it. You don't know what they're going through at all. And I will tell you this, I was texting Emily personally when she was going through what she was going through.
What was
We both were. And she's doing a lot better from what it sounds like, which is good.
I will say,
like, don't say what she went through. But
no. It made me think of a family member of mine.
Mm-hmm.
My stepbrother was in the military, and he took his own life 4 years ago now. Almost 3 years with PTSD.
And I think
you got no idea how guilty I feel. We're not trying to reach out to him more.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing? Like, feel guilt?
Yeah.
Is that normal, or what?
I'm looking up a fact because I don't want to say something without knowing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I just did some more research because I was just making sure. 20 veterans, like you said, off themselves every day.
How many?
20. 20. 20.
Oh.
So to all the veterans that are out there, to all the veterans' families that did that, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to say like what it is, but like if you guys know, you guys know. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because like YouTube violations and stuff. Because this is one that we can easily get. That's one word that we can use. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say it either. just for safety and stuff.
Y'all know what it. Y'all know.
You guys, if you guys know, you guys know what it means. We're trying to protect this channel as much as we can. Or I'm trying to protect this channel as much as I can. But like for that situation, like it's like you feel grief because you know you could have done something, but what could you done is the thing. You don't know. That's what's hard. It's like you don't know what you could have done. Oops. Like you don't know what you could have done. But I think it matters based on situation too. Like not all the situations are the same. Why am I feeling tonight? I literally have no more points. That's how like my life has been. And I was not prepared for this episode. I'll tell you that right now. Because you told me not to be. I guess we can cut it short tonight if you want. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one was kind of iffy to do. I mean,
okay, so let's just like, do we cut it? Okay, let me say what upcoming shows that we have. I guess closing thoughts. Where can people find you? I guess, and then like, you know what I mean. Let's make this one short because I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so let's just okay. So sorry, guys, we cut this one really short. Where can people find you? And you don't have any shows coming up. Dang it, that failed on me. Okay, where can people find you and find closing thoughts?
I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, Facebook. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, you are.
Just type in James Jefferson and you'll find me. I'm not that hard to recognize.
Was it you that popped up on my Facebook today? I think it was. Your name popped up today though on my Facebook.
See what I mean?
Yeah, your name popped up today.
I'm not that hard to find. You'll recognize me.
Okay, for me, you can find me. I don't have my personal Twitter up there anymore, but
yeah,
you can.
Well, I was gonna say you know my Twitter. I can
yeah.
send it.
I can put it in the bio too.
Yeah.
So you can find me personally, not this Wednesday coming up, but like next Wednesday. No. Oh my god. I run, like I told you guys before, I run the Mac and Cheese podcast and the Mac and Cheese social media pretty much everywhere now. It's Mac Podcast 2023 on Twitter, I think, and I think the YouTube is Mac Podcast 365 on YouTube. I'm on the Podcast Boys Network. No, it's kind of funny to say. And you can find Justin, which we were talking about, the one that bought me this Packers flag. He also deals with mental health. He's just out of town, and then my friend Peter is watching an interview with one of his favorite band members. And so coming up shows, I have the one that Peter is watching an interview for now. He is doing he's watching an interview with a band member that he likes. And then I think I can say this. You know what? I will. So coming up in July, I have Tom Grossi Fan of the Year, like I mentioned. I know this is not Mac, but I like to say it just in case people you know what I mean? Just in case people listen to these and they want to listen to what I say about NFL. So coming up in July, Tom Grossi Fan of the Year is coming on. And when I say Fan of the Year, I mean NFL Fan of the Year. So it's a big, big deal. Wait, can I flip my camera? No, it's fine. I have a picture of a flag. Actually, there. That is a flag that Tom Grossi signed for me personally. So it means so much to me. And that's another person I watch is Tom Grossi. I watch his content all the time. And I think I might mention then how I found Tom Grossi. So like I mentioned, Amar Cheesehead TV. You guys might have heard of Cheesehead TV. It's a big Packers company. I'm interviewing someone that works with them or that does their draft show with them. So that's going to be fun. In July, Dan Kotnick, Lombardi's Bar. You guys might have heard of them. Game On Wisconsin. We've had Game On Wisconsin members on before, and we're glad to welcome another one on. Also, you guys might have heard of Amar from Game On Wisconsin. He does a podcast with Bernie Bango Monday nights, so that's a fun episode. June 5th, it's going to be a recorded one as well. Crispy on the Web, Entertainment Man. It's a smaller podcast, so you guys might not have heard of it. But
yeah, I have to mention it. I'm gonna be on Brian's podcast. I think June 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, June 3rd.
Is it going to be live? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, because he started doing lives for that podcast, so I don't know.
It might be. I'll have to talk to him.
Yeah. So when he says Brian, you mean Brian Rago, right?
Yep.
From Ohana. Yep. Mm-hmm. So that's with the Ohana Packer Edition. So you'll be seeing them possibly live, possibly YouTube. I don't know. And I don't know if we've decided if it's going to be live or recorded. I'm going to be live with Crispy on the Media Web. Or Crispy on the Web. Oh. I don't remember what the day I chose. I think I chose June 29th. And it's either going to be a pre-recorded or a live stream. He usually does live streams, but I didn't get told for doing it live or pre-recorded yet. So it's going to be fun. They do movies and kind of NFL talk, but it's mostly movies, which is going to be fun for me because I never really talk about movies or music. I don't know why. I just never do. So I'm going to do that. Brady. You guys might have heard of him, Brady Augustine. I forgot his Instagram already. He's a famous, not famous. A small Instagram account. But I'm going to have him on. He does Packer talk, every day. He's trying to be America's male model, I think, of the year. I'm pretty sure. And I think I can mention this one now. I know you're not a fan of country songs, but I have the band that performed at the NFL draft, you guys, coming on Mac as well. I think we're going to schedule that after June. After, later in June to figure that one out. they're going to be coming on. I don't know if it's going to be this channel or it's probably going to be Mac because this one I can't go live on for some reason. Do you have anything else to say? No.
Nothing I can think of.
I know. I'm like I don't know why. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is. I mean, I feel like we had a conversation, but not like long enough like we expected. I don't know. Which is good though. But we can always like build onto it like on the next one too if we want. It's not a big worry. I'm not sure we're gonna. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure what the next one is going to be because it's June and I really don't know what June is the month of. But I'm sure we're going to have one next month no matter what, right?
Well, ain't you taking that month off anyway?
What?
Ain't you taking that month off anyway?
No, that's for mac and cheese at this show. No, this one's going to be like full time during June. I'm doing this one no matter what during June.
Okay, got you.
It's just mac and cheese is taking off. That's all. It's not this channel. This channel, I'm gonna do. Well, I should not tell you that. I'm gonna end recording before I tell you more stuff.